So it's time once more to welcome back the British Touring Car Championship from their summer break. And we're going to Thruxton Circuit, yes, the fastest track on the calendar for the British Touring Car Championship. So as we enter the final chicane at Thruxton, it's time for the BTCC Chicane to kick back into life and to have a look at what could be in store this weekend. So it is known as the BTCC's fastest track, like I say. But the track opened in 1950, the same year as the Formula One World Championship started, like as a proper series as well there. And it has been held many years. And it is mostly known for the British Touring Car Championship and the BSBs, which lapping that track on bikes must be absolutely insane stuff. Honestly, that must be crazy. And the British Touring Car Championship has been going there since 1979, and even on some weekends and some years, it has been a double race, so similar to what they do at Donington Park and Brands Hatch, where they go there twice a year, and has even opened the season, I think back in 2021, I believe that was, which was quite strange for them to open it at Thruxton, but yes, quite funny and a bit of an odd one. Yes, but it's what makes the British Touring Car Championship so intriguing, especially in the years that they shape the calendar around a little bit. Like I say, there has been some movers and shakers in the touring car paddock though, and some sort of driver lineup changes as well as some team changes too. But we're kicking off with Speedworks Toyota. The Mac Buxton is out. He is now doing a reserve and development role for the Speedworks Toyota car. But Ryan Bensley has been changed in, and he's going to remain in that seat for the remainder of this season. For Powermax Audi Racing Team, it is Nick Halstead is back in the British Touring Car Championship, and he's back at Powermax. He's back in the Audis, and he's going to be there as an additional car and as an additional entry. So that'll be the first time in Powermax Racing's history that they have fielded 4 cars for the British Touring Car Championship. And yeah, it'll be quite interesting, and hopefully they don't stretch themselves too thin, especially what happened last year. But hopefully they carry on as they do. And as well with the team changes to a BMW, we have got another additional car. This has not changed their full season efforts of Dal De Leon and Charles Rainford. This is purely a third car for them lot. Lewis Gilbert is going to be added to the team, and he is going to carry it out for the rest of the year as well. So similar to Nick Halstead there, but yeah, it's just an additional entry. Like I say, it's good to see BMW add another car to the grid, and the livery that they've done for that car is quite nice. I do like that quite a bit. So yeah, it's good to see that they've actually got a decent paint job for once. It's not just a copy paste thing like they've done for their full-time season efforts. But yeah, it's good to see a few more names added, and hopefully they add up to expectations. But yeah, Thruxton, it's always a massively speedy track, like I say. It's FIA Grade 3, 11 tons, 2.3 miles. But it's time to have a look at what actually happened last year in 2025. Now the pole will go to Ash Sutton at 1 minute 20.786. Race 1 will be won, however, by Tom Ingram in the Hyundai, with Camish in the Ford there and Cook in the Toyota. Race 2 would go mostly the second way, but Ash Sutton would come out on top, making use of that rule which we had last year of if you finish outside the top 3 you can choose the tyres. Meanwhile, if you choose finish in the top 3 you have to run the hard tyres in the second race. But Tom Ingram was second. Cook crossed the line third, but he was disqualified, so that meant Dan Robotham, who finished 4th, was elevated 1 place to the podium. And in race 3, the finale race of the day, it will be James Dorling on pole. However, he wouldn't stay there for long because Dan Robotham would win. Yes, he would win the race. And it would be Ingram second and Dan Camish would be third once more. So yeah, it was quite a mixed up day from what I remember, and it was quite funny and stuff like that. But yeah, just this was one of the days where, because Ingram was on the podium every race, it was one of the days where I was like, come on Ingram, you know what I mean, have a day off kind of thing. Kind of like what we're feeling again about Sutton this year. But you know, it's just the ebbs and flows of the British Touring Car Championship. But just as we're about to wrap this one up, let's have a look at the standings. So the championship standings going into Thruxton this weekend, Ash Sutton and Napa Ford, he is in first place on 220 points. Tom Ingram in the Hyundai, 32 Hyundai, he is second with 172 points back, only 12 clear of Dan Camish in another Napa Ford car, the 27 Napa Ford car, on 160 points. So it'll be really, really fascinating to see that at this stage of the game how it goes, and they've essentially had half a year. So hopefully Ingram and Camish can close up on Sutton. I'm not too sure of how it's actually going to happen, like how certain it is, but it will certainly be very interesting, and I really do hope for a fact that they just do, and just hope that they can try and get in there, just because it'll make it a bit more fascinating. Maybe even make it like a three-way battle that they had a few years ago with Tom Ingram, Ash Sutton and Jake Hill, back when Jake Hill won his championship in 2024. But yeah, it'll be fascinating to see, and British touring cars are always fun to watch at Thruxton because they're on the right edge of the limit, edge of anything, and yeah, especially for the final chicane, they're going so quick and have to stop down to a second gear chicane pretty much. So yeah, it'll be very, very fascinating to see, and I'm just looking forward to getting into it, to be honest. It'd be so good to watch this weekend. So the British Touring Car Championship is back, which means a bit more proper episodes of the British Touring Car Championship chicane. But please let me know what you think of Thruxton and the British Touring Car Championship.